1 year later, New Zealand. The waves have originated in the deep blue waters of the Southern Ocean. Winds and currents have powered them over 1,000 miles to now reach their destination, a vast, deserted coastline on New Zealand's South Island. As the waves reach the shallow waters near land, they rise up into perfect hollow barrels that roll, break, and then crash onto the beach. The loud claps of released energy thunder over the golden sand and up toward an eco-friendly, off-grid rural beach house. It stands totally alone. There are no roads. On a clearing nearby, a new Bell helicopter shines. A quad bike with mini trailer and surfboards is parked next to the house. Wetsuits hang over the railings of the deck. The setting is a picture-perfect postcard scene of an untamed beachfront, native bushline, and a breathtaking mountain backdrop. The morning sun rises above the ocean and bathes the house front deck with its warm amber glow. The scattered light reflects and glints through empty champagne bottles that stand discarded on an outdoor dining table. The table is also littered with used dinner plates, wine glasses, and leftover food. A couple of laptops hibernate on the edge of the tabletop. Underneath the table is a pink case. It is from the game. The makeshift chili bin is filled with bottles of alcohol, surrounded by semi-melted ice floating in a pool of water. Next to the table, sprawled out on a sun lounger, Matt sleeps off the previous night's dinner party. He is fully clothed and snores. Sophia opens a fly screen door and steps out from the house onto the sun-bleached deck. In one arm, she carries a beautiful 7-month-old baby girl, Hope Smith. With her other hand, she holds a hot, steaming cup of coffee. The door slams shut behind her. The noise does not disturb Matt as he still sleeps. Sophia walks over to Matt and puts the coffee down next to him. She kicks one of his legs to wake him up. "Hey!" Matt opens his eyes, then closes them again.
"Do I smell coffee?"
"Careful, it's hot."
"Thanks. I'd drink it if I could move any of my limbs,"
Matt groans. "You have no one to blame but yourself."
"You sound like my mother."
"You sound like shit."
"Okay, I give in. I'll never get drunk again for the rest of my life."
"That's what you said last time."
"Yeah, I think I did. Never did have any willpower when it comes to having a good time."
In contrast to Matt's disheveled state, Sophia radiates good health. Her tight-fitting sports gear shows off her lean, toned, tanned figure. She moves with grace and purpose and makes a fuss of Hope and throws her gently in the air and catches her. She presses her nose against her baby's nose, then kisses and smells her. Contented and happy, they both giggle and smile at each other. Sophia places Hope into a stroller, then pushes it over to Matt and positions the pram in front of him. The baby stares at Matt. Sophia walks over to one of the 2 rowing machines on the deck and calls over to Matt. "Hey, someone wants your attention." Matt opens one eye and sees Hope watching him.
"Hey, kid, just give me 5 here, okay?"
The baby gurgles back at Matt. Sophia sits on the rowing machine and begins her morning workout. Matt yawns, stretches, and rubs the sleep from his eyes. He reaches down and picks up the hot cup of coffee. He takes a sip and burns his mouth.
"Ow! Holy fuck!"
"Matt!" Sophia shouts.
"Oh, oops, sorry,"
Matt says.
He turns to Hope. "Uncle Matty Waddy forgot what your mommy wummy said and burnt his mouthily wouthily. Silly Uncle Matty."
Hope giggles.
Yeah, kid. Tell me something I don't know."
Matt picks up the coffee and blows on it, then takes a sip. He looks down at his wristband. Tied around it is a lock of Lola's hair. Sophia rows, her action smooth and strong. Her olive skin glistens with small beads of perspiration as her body warms up in the morning sun. Matt presses the enter key on one of the laptops, causing its screensaver to disappear. Sophia calls over. "Any more news on the crash?" Matt presses the refresh button on the keyboard and summarizes the contents of the screen.
"Air crash investigators have arrived at the site. He was 67. The president expressed his condolences to the Anderson family and thanked them for his service to the American people. He gets a full military funeral in Austin next week."
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Shall we send flowers?
Matt asks. Only if we can afford it. How did we do last night? Matt checks some numbers on the screen.
We did good. The market's jumped 40. That's...
He makes a couple more keyboard clicks.
Another 500 thou for the foundation.
Nice. Matt pours some stale champagne into his coffee to cool it down, then drinks a few gulps.
Yeah, if we were a rock band, we'd be called the Mother Teresas.
The fly screen door opens, and a man walks out onto the deck. Apart from the sports shorts he wears, he is naked. His muscular body is covered with a mass of deep scars, sores, and healing wounds. In some pain, the man eases himself onto the other rowing machine. Matt looks up from his laptop, his hand poised over the keyboard.
So what next? Buy, sell, or hold?
Sophia continues to row. She looks straight ahead, out over the ocean. The man begins his slow, labored rehabilitation row. Buy, the market's hot, Sophia says.
Suggestions?
Matt asks. Sophia drops her row rate so she matches that of the man next to her. She glances over at him. Hey, Books, you were right. They row together in coordinated unison.
How so?
Books asks. It really is paradise here.
Hey, people, I'm about to buy here. Any ideas?
Matt asks.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm thinking oil futures.
Matt laughs.
Yeah, right. But seriously?
Your turn to pick, Matt, Sophia says.
Pressure moment.
Matt looks around for inspiration, and his gaze lands on Hope.
What do you think, kid? Milk solids?
The baby closes her eyes and concentrates on evacuating her bowels.
Maybe not then.
Matt picks up a piece of fruit from a bowl in the middle of the table and studies it, then glances at the Apple logo on his laptop. Deep in thought, he becomes engrossed in the financial software open in front of him on the screen. Well? Sophia asks. Matt mumbles to himself.
Apple stock, $12.08. That's good, right?
What is?
The share price.
Matt looks over at the rowers.
We should go down the techno route.
He taps the laptop's logo.
I think the kid would have approved.
Good with me, Book says. Yeah, let's invest in geeks, Sophia agrees. Matt's fingers race over the keyboard as he places orders for millions of Apple shares with their New York broker. Books and Sophia pick up the pace. They enjoy the ocean view in front of them. Hey, Books? Sophia asks.
Yeah?
Where we're looking, out there.
What about it?
What's on the other side of all that blue water?
Antarctica, 3,000 miles away,
Books explains. Thought so.
Why?
It's on my bucket list, that's all, Sophia says.
Mine too.
Well, okay then.
Hey.
Yeah, Books?
Promise me one thing.
What?
Take me there one day.
Sophia laughs. Wild horses couldn't drag you away from this place.
You think?
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure about something too.
Tell me, Sophia asks.
You.